Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's Demacia Cup matchup.
To overcome this EXP deficit.
Yeah, it will be. And this is kind of one of the
Oh no. Oh no,
my young
don't do
child.
it, brother. Okay, well, we're going to start off on the bot lane. Flandre trying to knock him into the wall, puts up that steadfast presence. Xiaosha tanking a lot. Ends up being
Wait.
Liang Sheng who got first blood. And Flandre dies on the bottom side. Oh, that
From taking down the Grump. In fact, that might be the case if he didn't have the charge. As Tarzan here waiting for Heru.
just going to
This
throw a
will-
rock at him, trade a little bit. I think the chains are going to win out on that fight just a little bit, you know. Metal beats rock, right? That's at least how I played rock, paper, scissors. Thanks to get tanky.
It
Oh,
does.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Liang Shen could
Speaking of
find himself in a
tanks.
little bit of trouble. Tarzan is ready to come through. Flandre is here too. Starting off with the buckler. There's the public execution, but can Liang Shen actually get away? Tarzan will catch him, put him into the brush. And Liang Shen is almost assuredly not going to be able to get away from this one, as Tarzan will be able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, doesn't burn the flash, right? I mean, we have a lot of Azir guys in the LPL, as I'm not sure there's really going to be a general fight here.
Well, here comes a teleport from the
this
Poppy,
grub's
so there
got-
might
yeah.
actually be
Oh,
a
yeah.
fight. As Cal with a good engage onto Baya. Baya, though, is fine for right now. The Impale lands onto one. Down goes Kyle. Hope trying to
Is the real
fight from
Impale.
front to back. Here's the real Impale. That gets a kill onto the Leona. Now a 4v3, but the question is, can they get more? The Chaos Storm close to slowing him up. Baya trying to get away, but he gets slammed into the wall. Couldn't flash away. And that is a couple of kills for anyone's legend. And now,
And, since this Skarner's come into meta, has certainly been one of the more consistent players on it whenever he has been put on that duty over on Weibo throughout summer. As speaking of, finds
gets
Monkey.
interrupted. Yeah, this is another good engage coming out from anyone's legend. The teleports are a little bit late, but Shanks gets there first. Baya is forced out. Xiaozha trying to help him out. Other side of the fight. The public execution does not land, but finally getting the fight is Liang Shen, but it's a 3v1 at this point in time. He's trying to get onto Hope, but Hope able to kite it out excellently, which means Shanks is able to pick up a triple kill.
It's just easy pickings here for
I love this. It doesn't line up this perfectly that often, you know, so we gotta take the opportunities where we can. As Shanks is gonna get a turret for himself. I mean, he is just kind of laser people down.
Yeah, he will. He's continuing to scale up here. Shanks is going to be scary eventually. Yeah,
Here we go.
Be the main.
Oh my
Goodness.
god. Liang Shen took so much damage for absolutely nothing. Tarzan is here at the dragon, gets knocked up, is getting actually roasted and taken down. Now Kyle trying to do what he can to keep Hope alive. Another dodge out on the public execution as Hope is just raining arrows and raining death, allowing time for Shanks to make it into the fight. He finds two more. He wants a third, but this one will be given over to Flandre. And anyone's legend just wiping BLG.
Maybe BLG get to roll over that fight after finding their pick onto Tarzan, but it's frankly not enough. And anyone's legend AD carry makes a complete mountain out of a molehill. And they'll pick up this tower as Flandre picks up the final one.
Not much that Baya could do there. It was a valiant effort. You just got to go after Hope and do what you can. As I thought we're going to get another fight here. Tarzan off on the side. Trying to just take down Xiaozha as the first turret in the mid lane is going to fall. Now slammed into the wall. Tarzan with the Impale getting a priority target here as Baya will fall. Hope gets that kill, and Hope is safe and sound, baby. And this Chaos Storm's getting real big. Liang Shen was a complete non-factor in the fight. Gets hit by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow up against the wall. Just can't go anywhere. It's two more for Shanks.
Yeah, this game is just about done and dusted. It's just about signing off the formalities now for AL. 10,000 gold almost. This tower will bring them ever so closer. But my, great pick after pick. And there's just not really much that BLG can do at this point when you're down so far, right? And it's a very, very, win more composition they've got going for them, even with the on-hit Varus as well, as teleports coming in from Heru. They're looking for something here, but I just don't think it's what they want to find.
You will find only death here, Jack Sparrow. Heru manages to find a way out for now. They get on top of Shanks, but Shanks is kiting it out so well. The lasers doing what they can. Tarzan gets hit by the public execution. Kyle is here to try to help out. Shanks half HP, trying to get from Liang Shen, who flashes on top of him, but The gravity well will keep him alive. Kyle will fall, but Flandre and Hope should be able to lead the charge here. Hero has the stolen ultimate, but he can't go in onto Shanks as Xiaozha eventually falls, and now it's a 3v3. Hope flashing, getting the slow. Baya not up against the wall, but Flandre doesn't take any damage. Chaos Storm is getting real big once again. It's just not enough for BLG. They fall again. Shanks continuing to do crazy things, as well as Hope on top of it.
Herald of the Arcane. You know what? Maybe this rework wasn't that bad after all. As Shanks absolutely two steps simply salt in the wounds. We're going way back with this replay, all the way back to the
vintage fight.
Yeah, this is all exactly. It feels vintage given the pace of this game.
Can't believe that didn't hit Monkey, by the way.
I know. I'm very surprised. We can't even watch the replay because
Xiaozha is getting solo killed.
Monkey's dying.
I'm so sorry, Xiaozha.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, tank support problem
immediately, and this should just be the purple worm going over. No big contest from BLG, as you would imagine. And yeah, again, it's just going to be about getting the most out of this Baron and trying to get ourselves to a game number 2.
Once upon a time, he was 3-0-3, and we were like, hey, you know, he's set to take over the game. Well, it is Victor's world. We are just living in it. She probably should do so.
You know what? So I had this conversation the other day. If you've not watched Arcane by now, it's your
What are you doing?
Great steadfast presence, and Xiaoxia is gone. Goodbye.
Yeah, if you're not watching Arcane right now, if you haven't watched it, you are Xiaozha right there. You're not doing the most. You know, no offense to Xiaozha, because there's not much you can do at this point of the game. But you should really get it done. So Liang Shen will fall. That should put the bow on the game here for anyone's legend, as they're gonna knock down this inhibitor. Shanks is gonna get his back in. He's gonna teleport in, and that'll do it. You know, BLG had a nice high point at the beginning of the game, getting that kill, getting 2 kills in the lane swap, and then it kind of all fell apart for them, Dramata.
Lane swap, good. Everything after the lane swap, not so good, as more kills rolled in. And
not entirely sure. I'm not going to stake my claim on it, but certainly the number is probably low.
I can't personally recall a game I've ever watched where there's just no elemental rift. We're going back to the old seasons as engage.
Yep, the Cyclo knockup is there, but that impale is huge. Baya is low, and he's got to run away. But can you run from the storm? It's a triple kill for Tarzan. Monkey will get bonked right into the fountain. He should thank Flandre for saving the KDA there, as now anyone's legend will knock down the final Nexus turret, and subsequently the Nexus for a Game 1 victory.
Yeah, easy peasy. 24 minutes on the clock, and AO will knock down this Nexus. Not much for BLG to talk about there. We are going to be seeing the Smolder in a solo lane. It looks like we're going to be getting Nico top.
Ooh,
one
hit Nico top?
So that's where we're going to be. If Monkey had a little bit more HP, they could have just pushed in this wave and looked for a dive, or just threaten it just to, you know, make sure that Hope and Kyle, like, maybe have to split the XP 3 ways as, it's just a...
Oh, nice play by Tarzan, burning his flash to get in front of it. It'll be first blood going over to Hope. Wow.
Well, so does his job. Dream jungler moment, as we've actually got a lane swap going on here. Shanks caught out. Don't think Shanks is in trouble though.
Monkey is going after him, flashes, and Xiaozha is here all the way up top, but Shanks with a nice sidestep, but he gets rooted from the passive anyway. But it will be Xiaozha who gets the kill.
Yeah, but now it's about the snowball effect. Who else could potentially find themselves in a little bit of danger, because the wave was stacking, but of course the rotation in.
Over the wall. Bites off a little bit more than he could chew. Monkey can't help him out. Flandre will be able to get the last auto attack off. And now all of a sudden, so you probably don't need the hype. You could probably just go.
True, probable to be honest. But yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day I can get away with the James Harden cosplay. Jokes
up to the top aside, they're going for it. They're just dive him. Just dive this guy. Let's go.
Yeah, kill him.
Flandre, mom coming through.
Everything's missing.
Heal, forces a flash out of Flandre.
This is not a good dive. I was studying it like the Bible.
Let me ask you, Dramata, who was the first pro player you watched that you really were enamored by? You probably said, listen, I want to play the game like that guy a little bit.
Dandy, 2014. It's
Oh.
it's old. It's oh, hello.
Let's go on. Here comes the Nocturne. Tarzan able to get in there. Kyle doing what he can to get CC off, but no kills yet for AL as
It's
BLG managed to
split.
get one. Monkey doing what he can, drops his ultimate just to try to run away. The health bars are a little low on the side of BLG. Is there a secondary engage? It's going to come from Liang Shen. Susumek Death Rocket lands. Here comes Shanks. He's only able to get one.
Uh-oh.
For hope as he's starting to reset, and he gets the
Uh-oh.
Monkey, but he's not able to get anything more, at least not yet. Does have a triple. Baye and Haru will retreat to the safe.
You do that, it feels like, you know, this mid-game potential bridge to set up Desire for later games is just not going to be present. So if Jinx, or rather if Monkey's put behind, it's going to get a little bit rough. Lights are off.
Yeah, lights out. Zhao going to be the target, and everybody's on top of him. He's not going to be able to find a way out. It's going to be another kill for Hope. Will we get anything off the back of the reset? Shanks forcing the ultimate out of Baya, and look at the other side. Monkey just off on his own, trying to 1v1 Tarzan, but it wasn't a 1v1. So everybody else shows up. Tarzan getting that one too. And anyone's legend.
On the collapse, it makes it very easy to then pick off Monkey. And I think Tarzan even spell shielded the ultimate out, as speaking of spell shield.
Another nice spell shield out of him. Here comes the teleport coming in from Cassante here. It's BLG trying to get this Rift Trail, trying to do something. Flandre coming in from the top side. Yangshen doing what he can to just try to keep Tarzan away from smiting this. He gets pulled in, but here comes Shanks. Big knock up on his ultimate, and Hope has room to run. He's already excited. He's going to be able to actually get his first kill of the fight, and now the rest of them will fall like dominoes. Tarzan over the wall gets one for himself. He's going to even stay alive through that. It's a triple kill as Hope turns everyone
to try and put some work in, and some damage he does put out is good, but it's just the rest of BLG getting melted far too quickly in comparison, as first tower now also going to go over to Hope, an additional 600 gold, and Flandre, it goes from bad to worse, from worse to a nightmare for BLG. Also pick up this tower, as it's so many stacks.
Maybe if Shank's ultimate was a little bit worse there's a conversation to be had about Flandre's flank, but there was just nothing to be done there for BLG. Is trying to get away as Zhaozhe. I think he might just get run down by Tarzan here, trying to make his way to the blast plant, but Tarzan puts himself on the right side of it. Zhaozhe hooking the wall, and Monkey is just going to look at him and say, "Hey, buddy, I'm sorry." Teru also finds himself on the wrong side of the tracks. Tarzan, Cal, and Flandre are just going to pincer this poor man. He's going to drop his ultimate shirt between worlds. That just means Tarzan will be able to get the kill. It is another just rough showing here. And there's this guy who played for Team Curse. His name was Nijaki. And he played Vagar. I played Vagar from like level 1 to level 30. And I was like, oh, this guy plays my favorite champion. Like, this guy's cool. So he was really the first one that I was like, ooh, I kind of want to be like that guy. Right now, I want to be like Hope, though, as he's finding another kill. Heck, if you want to be like Shanks, too, despite the fact that 2 members dodged out on that, you can be like Shanks. Kyle going down as Baye living on a prayer on just a sliver. As the rest of BLG is able to actually find a way out, although Hope is just frontlining, trying desperately to get these auto attacks off.
Yeah, doing his best, but not quite enough, and you know why.
I don't.
I know you do. You do a little bit of critical thinking here.
Sure, but
Yeah,
like, I mean,
come on, man.
I have to send somebody down there. It looks like Haru will be the guy, as we haven't really talked too much about the mid laners outside of Shank's couple ultimates. They've got some really weird score lines for the kind of game that we have here. Shanks has been involved, but no kills. As
I think that's the perfect way to. Ooh.
Yes, exactly on the same wavelength here as Kyle. To land a double knock up. Here comes Hope. Monkey charmed on the backside. Shanks is here, ready for another close quarters knock up onto 2. Baye had to use his ultimate to run away as Zhaozhe once again falls again. The curse of playing tanks at support. No other champion other than Nautilus do you really feel it on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Nautilus is feeling the full frontal effect of this game. 1, 8, and 3. Half the kills that AL have gotten have been this guy.
Just and it's just what happens for those who.
It's
just how it goes. We've accepted the fact that the supports unfortunately get the short end of the stick like that. Doesn't have to do with him playing poorly or anything like that. As Tarzan finds himself dead to Liang Shun, and Shanks is gonna try to get the heck out of dodge. He does get stunned up here. Monkey still in hot pursuit. Kyle and Hope trying to come help their teammate. Looks like BLG will not pursue that any longer.
No, not for the time being. BLG, you know, still hungry, right? And capitalizing on mistakes here from AL when appropriate, as a teleport's going to come down.
Okay.
It is technically a
You gotta do
jungle
something.
dead. You have to, yeah, not only do you have to do something. Is it a window after this tower to hit Baron? You've got 2 IM ADC. Smolder's at 225 stacks though.
Yeah,
and
that's a problem.
That's
Walks into the jungle. Happens sometimes.
Yeah, it does. Hey, look, you know, even minions got to explore their freedom every now and again.
There we go. Lights out.
Freedom.
Teleport coming in. Tarzan going to wait a little bit and get all the way over onto the side, onto Monkey, who's on the back line. Meanwhile, see you later, Aurora, just blown up in an instant. Hope is just ignoring the Cassante. Zhaozha will fall next. Baye has nowhere else to go. He flashes and falls all the same. It's a double kill for Hope.
Cut before this game ends. He's got probably at most 2 more team fights to get some work done. We'll see what he can and can't farm. But yeah, BLG long out of it. And, you know, it does make you wonder.
Good Nico authority. As, you know, a couple of Korean players had mentioned that they didn't know about these certain Nico mechanics. So I do wonder if there's any mechanics on other champions that we haven't quite discovered yet. Is, you know, League of Legends is a lot of champions, and not all of them get to share an equal amount of the spotlight. But you know who does? Jinx gets to share a large amount of the spotlight here. Chunking Heiru really low, flashing forward, taking him out. Tarzan probably really sad because his ult got wasted.
Oh, man.
That means Zhaozha is going to go down next. Super Mega Death Rocket, not quite killing him, but Flandre will pick up one for himself there. Haven't talked about him too much. He's got to get a couple on the board.
Yeah, should just be ending of the game here very soon. Waves are coming in. 5 members still left of Baron, and
All right.
doesn't feel hopeful at all.
All right, can BLG hold the line? That's the question. The first turret's going to fall. Monkey is just standing there, not so menacingly. The second turret's going to fall. I think Monkey has given up. He is just doing nothing. I think he was recalling for a hot second there. As the Yangsheng did what he could, he manages to get a kill on the backside in the 3v1. Looks nice and flashy, but ultimately, anyone's legend, a pretty...